Hi folks, my name is Rich Bassine from rjbassine.com. Coming to you today to do an unboxing of the Snoopy Sno-cone machine, and I just want to go over a little brief with you information about it, and to just talk a little about the contents in there, what it comes with and what it don't. Alright, over here, like I said, you can see the box is in pretty clean condition. It's not too bad. I mean, it is pre-owned. This is a pre-owned Sno-cone machine. It has a date over here, 2015. It's made by Crazy Art, I think they call it up here. That's the company, I think, that made this here or assembled it. And I just want to go over the contents with you. That's why I'm doing the unboxing. Everything seems to be here minus the fruit drink, sweetened fruit drink. And it's just as well because looking at the ingredients in here, if you're a health conscious person, I don't think I would want to give this to my kids anyway, even if it did come with it. And I know you wouldn't use it for 2015, but I'm just saying when it was bought brand new back in the day, in year 2015, I wouldn't, just look at the ingredients, I wouldn't give it to my kids. It has dextrose and dextrin. I can't say names at times of the monodextrin, citric acid, whatever, natural and artificial flavors, oxalate, potassium, salt, tricalcium, phosphate, aspartame, and if you do your little read up on aspartame, it's not the most healthiest thing. I know they use a lot of flavored drinks, flavored drinks, sweet drinks, whatever. My suggestion is, if this was brand spanking new back in 2015 and I had young kids, I never bought these for my daughters when they were little. We never had a snow machine for them. But just looking at the ingredients, I would toss them right in the garbage. What I would do to substitute this, to use this machine here, orange juice, any kind of natural health drink, like a health fruit drink, whatever, I would use something like that there, nice fruit punch. But again, I would check the ingredients with that there. If you're going to make snow cones for your children, use natural stuff. You can natural drinks. Like I said, orange juice is probably the best. I know certain orange juice do contain sugar, but I'm just trying to say, at least, hopefully, it doesn't have aspartame in or those other things in there. I'm very health conscious, and to some point, I read a lot of the ingredients that come in packages and stuff, and I've been reading a lot, like in certain cakes. I'm not going to mention the company's name, but they use a thing called sodium, an ingredient, or active inactive ingredient, sodium aluminum phosphate. If you read up on it, just do a Google search on it, and you can read about the side effects about that. It's a sodium aluminum phosphate, and that's in a lot of your cakes. Certain cookies have it, certain companies use it. I'm not mentioning names. All I can say is, but when you're going shopping, if you're health conscious, look at those ingredients, and one day, if you have the time, do a Google search on those ingredients, things that you can't pronounce, and just type in there, is it good for you? And a lot of people may say, well, you can't believe what's on the internet, but some of these things are coming from doctors and people that are authoritative, in that respect, that know about all that information, pertaining to those type of ingredients and stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to share a little tidbit with you. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to move the webcam down here and just show you what I got here. Now, the way they box this here, folks, is kind of funny because, like, when you pull it out, the bottom, there's a part there. The way they did it, they got stuff on the top and on the bottom. So this here is on the bottom. So when you take it out, just remove it like this. Okay, just remove it like that. Okay, I'm going to use the side here. Like that. Okay. Here, you get your instructions with it. Okay, you get the instructions. They're in pretty decent condition, considering. Alright. Let's move that icon there. Okay. You get that one there. And you have the other one here that has looks like it has a little fruit punch drink on it. Like I said, maybe it was a little kid that did it and, spilt the little fruit punch. But it is legible. You can still read. You can still read about it. Okay. A little wrinkly, but it is legible. Again, this is a pre-owned item. You got your crank handle. Okay. These, folks, believe it or not, I was looking on eBay. I seen these. People are just selling these. This is pretty decent. It's got some little marks over here like that. Like, looks like little scratch marks, whatever. But the main purpose here is to crush the ice. So, I mean, this doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but it does have like little marks over here, you can see. Okay. So, his cap, I don't think his cap comes off. I don't know if it does come off. I don't think it does. If it does, I'm not going to play around. I don't want to break it. Here you get your, where you put your fruit drink in here. I guess when it comes out, you squirt the the drink, the fruit drink. It's a little hard to get off, folks, to pop it off. But this is, it does come off though, and that's where you'd put your fruit. Again, it's got a little, looks like a little fruit drink here on it. See, looks like it might have fell down. I have put the fruit drink on, but that's, of course you're going to clean it out, but that's how that would go. You pop it on there and you spread it on. You get your little scooper shovel that comes with it. They give you 2 cups. If you're going to use this here, just rinse them out, whatever. I don't know, rinse them out or throw them out, but they're in good condition. They're clean. They look like they were never used, of course. I can't see people use them and putting it back in there again. That would be pretty gross. And then you got the unit in the back. Okay. All right, so let's put this over here to the side here. Here you got the they give you this plastic to wrap around here because this is sharp. These can cut your finger. So if you're going to do it, don't let your kids do it, of course. I know you wouldn't, but they do have little sharp pieces here. That's probably why they put this here. But it doesn't matter. You can still, if you hit it the right way, you can still cut your finger. So just be careful with that. Here they give you a clamp. Of course, the clamp would go onto your table if you got a thin enough table. And it would connect like this here. And then you would tighten that up to your table, right? And this way you have some support there. All right, that's what that's for. And the way you would do that there, folks, is you would pop this in like this, of course, without this on it. You'd pop it in. I'm going to leave it on there because I don't want anybody's kids to get hurt. Then you would do is you would pop this on like this, right? I think you'll line it up like this here. Okay, it'll line up like that. It has like a little lock. Okay, and then you would do is you take this here, and you would have to lock it in somehow. But it's kind of hard when you do it. When you're doing this, you got to be careful you don't cut your fingers. Just hold it up, I guess, on the side here, and just turn it like that. This way, just to lock it in. It's a lock, like a locking mechanism. And then you could, you know, as you're putting your Snoopy in here, I don't want to do this because I don't want that thing to grind up the bottom of the plastic. I think it only goes so far anyway, but I'm going to keep it up like that. And what you would do is you put your ice cubes in there, and as you're doing it, of course, your cup would be here like this. Right, and you would put your flavor, after it comes out, you would push this down, after it comes out like that, and you come out, you put your orange juice in here, whatever, a natural fruit drink, that's what I would use, squirt it on there, and you get your little scoopy here to help cut, you know, to get it out, if it gets stuck in there, like that, alright, you just clean it out like that, and scoop it in. I gave everything a nice light clean and once over, like I said. I mean, when you get it, you'll do. I didn't do the inside of this here, but I just gave everything a nice little wipe over with some mild cleanser, dishwashing liquid. And these cups are still usable, although you could probably pick them up somewhere. But that's basically what we got. And you can see it's fully functional. It still works good, you know. All right. And that's what we got going on with this here. And then again, to remove it, you would just hold this here like this. I would recommend hold it like this from here. And then pop out like that. This comes out, this comes off, and then you would take this out. I'm sure you could wash it by hand, or with a light washing, whatever. I'm sure it's machine washable, and that's basically it. So that's what you're going to be getting with this here, folks. And again, it's just a brief unboxing. I never really did an unboxing. I would say it's almost like the same thing as a demo and intro video. Like I've done in the past. To me, it's almost the same thing. But this is what you're getting here. Again, if you are the lucky buyer of this Sno-cone machine, again, it's not coming with a flavored drink, and you're better off. Like I said, you know, when I was looking at the nutritional facts in there, it's not the most healthiest thing in here anyway. To be honest with you, you can see for yourself. I mean, tricalcium phosphate. I never looked that up. Acesulfame, potassium. Well, potassium we know is from bananas, but just the idea, aspartame, it's not really good. It's not healthy for you. A lot of people may say, I had it, but read up on it. You know, do your research on it. You know, to me, I'm a stickler that way. I've been becoming health conscious as time went on, and when I go to departments, you know, food stores, I pick up and I look at the contents and the ingredients, and I stay away from foods that have sodium, aluminum, phosphate in there. If you read up on that, there, the side effects and what it can cause and stuff like that. It's not the healthiest thing for you, but that's just me. People may say, well, people have been eating these things, consuming these things for years and years, and nothing happened. That's just me. I mean, I'm not a nutritionist. Okay, I don't study nutrition. I only go by what's on the internet. I do my study from like WebMD, and plus the information I do pick up off the internet in regards to health things is usually from doctors or licensed nutritionists. But just be careful with that. But anyway, you should be glad it's not coming with that anyway. All right. I mean, and besides, even if it did, this is from 2015. You're not going to give your kid that, you know what I'm saying? But if this was brand new, and I bought this for my kids like today, and I looked at those ingredients in there, I would toss that package right in the garbage. There's no way I would feed that, let my kids ingest that stuff. So you might want to think about that. And that's basically all I can tell you about it, folks. Again, this is the first time coming to my YouTube channel. My name is Rich Bassini from rjbassini.com. I do sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos. And this is the first time I did basically an unboxing video as far as I can recall. I never really did one of these. Just to show the potential bias to what you're getting and what's included and what's not included. And I always like to talk about the condition of the item. If you like what I do with these videos, you thought this video was helpful to you in any way, that you got a little more insight on it, and to help you make a better decision in buying it or not, that's up to you. Give it a thumbs up. And if you like to see the new stuff I put out, the new merchandise I add whenever I get new things, I do videos. Put me on your subscribers list. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you like the items I sell on eBay, you could put me in your watch list. It's simple enough. It's RJ Bassini. And like I said, I do videos on electronics and topics like this. The first time I think I'm doing an unboxing video. And as a matter of fact, I got a couple other videos I got to do on some more electronic items I picked up. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon. I hope this video helped. You have a great day, and thanks again for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Bye now.